Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Chase Anderson, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy also uses that pitch that's kind of in vogue in the game now, that cutter. It looks to the hitter like a four-seam fastball, and the next thing you know, it's running in on you. Mariano Rivera used that pitch exclusively in the ninth inning and broke a lot of bats, and this guy joins a long list of guys that have added the cutter to his repertoire.
The left fielder.
Striding into the box, Mike Tauchman. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
First pitch.
Yeah, Matty, hey, Dero, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. Dero, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
Batting second.
Stepping up now, Kyle Higashioka, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Higashioka brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So far on the year, Higashioka is carrying a slugging percentage under 350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. 2 balls and no strikes, the count to Stanton. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Nick Nelson, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, he wasn't all that bad in his last one, pitching into the 6th inning to pick up the win. We'll see if he can go a little bit deeper in this one.
Into the box, Rowdy Tellez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman, number 44.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Batting second.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I really believe this offense really needs their cleanup hitter to find his form. He struggled the last 2 games, only 2 hits in the series, but he's a guy you can't let down on. One swing can get him hot and right back into a groove.
To the plate now, Forrest Wall. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Wall, just 24 years of age. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay throw. Well, he is in there with a triple.
Batting
The
third.
second this thing got
Not
past the
shortstop.
outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
Coming to the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And the runs across the score, and the Jays will take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, D-Roll, that question was answered. The green light on
Batting
the 3-0
fourth.
count, and he drives
The
the
right
run in
fielder.
from third.
Yeah, if you
Randall.
watched him step out of the box right there, he didn't even want to look down at the third base coach for fear that it might be put on. Green light special, Ribby nod.
Here's Randall Grichuk as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up.
Gurriel leads off first with 1 away. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Long throw to third, and he's safe.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit
Batting
better
fifth.
pitches with 2 strikes.
The third
Jumps ahead
baseman.
0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of it. This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Nelson, 23 years old. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
The 1-2 is off the plate, up and away.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Swing and a little blooper to center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. Throw won't get him.
Batting 6. the
They are
designated
just
hitter.
teeing off on him right now. And even in just the first inning, you've got to wonder how much longer they'll let him continue out there. At the plate, Bo Bichette, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. The average entering play at 301. 6 home runs and 23 driven in. He's set. Here's the 0-1. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first. Do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So now to the plate, Reese McGuire, as he hits one on a line to left field. Tauchman is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. New inning set to get underway, and striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
That is it. The right fielder, Esteban Florial.
Ready now, Esteban Florial. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So striding forward now, Mike Ford. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Oh, he brought it back. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're still down. It's 2-0. That'll bring up Billy McKinney.
Leading up
among the
for
many who
Toronto,
failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
Billy.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And right into the shift. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting ninth.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
Standing in now, Kevin Biggio. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Florial on the run, and the track to the wall. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Fourth home run for him on the season, and the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
The batter, number 44.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. That evens it up 1-1. One out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Forrest Wall comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking the pitch.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches.
The batter, number 13.
That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Stepping in now, Lourdes Gurriel, and he fouls this one off. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Jays add one more on the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Jays. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. One out here in the Yankees' third inning. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. 2-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in the swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is the center fielder. Still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year. And that'll put the Yankees on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
In
Up
now,
next,
Mike Tauchman.
The left fielder.
And he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We play 2.5. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward,
Leading
the veteran
up,
outfielder,
Toronto,
Randall Grichuk.
The right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
First pitch on its way.
Ball.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 to him now. the pitch. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk.
3 balls, 2 strikes, full count.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Yeah, and as a starter, the
Up
last
next
thing
to the
you
Blue
want to
Jays,
do is let a
the
team
third
answer when
baseman,
your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
So striding in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. From the stretch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
Striding in once again, Bo Bichette. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ball.
Lays off 1-0.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Lined hard toward right center, and that'll get down out there near the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The bat.
Yeah, it's starting to feel like a little deja vu for him right now. Last time out, he surrendered 6 runs, and he's given up 4 here already.
At the plate now, Reese McGuire. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball just inside. 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. And another foul ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. To third. Andujar's got it. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Throw gets him 2 down.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just
the
got it
fielder,
off the end of the bat.
Billy.
Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Standing in, Billy McKinney. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. We played 3 full. It's now 4-1 in favor of the Jays. Stepping in, Kyle Higashioka. He's
Leading
0
off
for
the game,
1 thus far.
The catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, that's down.
Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And the pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
And there's ball one. Stanton just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
With how hard
Now
guys
batting,
throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's the pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. At the plate, Kevin Biggio. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Biggio.
Jonathan Holder answers the call
now
from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Jonathan Holder.
First pitch on its way.
0-1.
Here's the 0-1. And he punts the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Gloved by LeMahieu. And that's the first down.
The batter, number 44.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rowdy Tellez. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's a .333 hitter. First delivery to him on the way.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Chopped to third. Endujar fields it cleanly. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get it.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Into the box now, Forrest Wall. As he'll take a look at ball one. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
The count now at 2-1. As a look, now the pitch.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Talk about blowing it by
The batter, number
13. I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 4 full. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Yankees 1. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder, Esteban Florial.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Esteban Florial will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0. And this is popped up near second base. Biggio is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mike Ford. Now
to the plate, Mike Ford. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Ball. Playing 11. 1-1.
Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes,
now
but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point, so he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. That's wide, 2-0. And he watches this one in there for a high strike. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Won't offer it what looked to be the circle change. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Set now for the bottom of the fifth.
Leading off
next it'll be the outfielder, Rendell Grichuk.
right fielder.
Hit back up the middle.
Rendell Grichuk.
And there's one down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot
The
like
bat.
that just feels
The
different.
designated
It
hitter.
sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Bo Bichette stands in as he looks at a called strike. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gardner's after it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 10.
Now at the plate, Reese McGuire. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1-1.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for Toronto as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his 2nd of the game, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
2nd home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Mike Talkman. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
At the plate, Kyle Higashioka. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. No hits to this point. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Strike taken up in the zone. Still only 1 out in the inning. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Up next for the Yankees.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Andujar is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Two and two. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Yankees 3. So coming to the plate, Billy McKinney. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
A 1 pitch on its way. Hit high and deep is straightaway right field. Florial on the run. At the track. The wall. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year, and it's now 5-3.
ケンさん起きてましたか。
Big swing right there. Give himself a little bit of
打たれ
breathing
まくり
room.
です。
Let his pitcher go to work. Now they're up 2.
Kevin Biggio will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch of the at-bat. And right into the shift. This is foul for the first strike.
暑いですね。
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
落ちますわ。
No outs, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2.
大谷さんもあんだけ敬遠されるのもすごい。
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
.あんだけもう歩かされるってことはまあそんだけ認められてるってことやと思う。まあ場内大ブーイングらしいですね。勝負展開みたいな感じで。それでもまあ敬遠されますからね。
And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next two guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
上位チームやったら 勝ちたいっていうのもあるみたい。
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's working on a
シーズンがね、終わりかけとるから。
Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone called for a strike.
それにしてもそこまでやるかみたいな感じにするけど。
Ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
A nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff home. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
2-2 the count. Now here's the pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's now 5-3 Toronto. Thomas Pannone is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 45.
All set for the start of the inning, and it brings Esteban Florial in at the plate.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Wall, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
Now batting, the first base.
Ready for another shot now, Mike Ford. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling it, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He goes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Wall is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Last half of the 7th here, and next
Leading
the
up,
dangerous power threat, Lourdes Gurriel.
Lourdes Gurriel.
First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. David Sosby comes on now. He'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
86. David Sosby.
Here's the 1-0. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time.
落合流補強なし。もう全員野球で頂点を目指すのが最高です。
Swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 takes this the other way to right. Florial has it, and there is 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, and it remains 5-3. Anthony Bass has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Anthony Bass.
Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in is the veteran outfielder. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's a ball. One ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
うわ、入ってるか。あかん、あかん。
Way inside with that one. A
ゲ
pretty
ロ
easy
リン、ゲ
take
ロリン。
there. 3-1 now to Brett Gardner.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Swing and a ball hits softly on the ground. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting. Labor.
久保に入ります。
Torres will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6.
さっき
This
これ
was
め
his
ちゃく
second
ち
home run
ゃ
of the ball game as he'll stand
ええ
in
当た
here
りでし
looking
たよ。
for number 3.
だいぶ上の方まで飛んできましたからね。
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch.
うわ、
Slider there gets a swing and miss.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind
ボ
up
ール
being
が
a
消
foul
え
ball.
て見にくいですね。
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp
Now
and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Mike Tauchman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
レフト。ジャッジさん行きます。
Aaron Judge will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is
Number
empty.
99.
2 out, nobody on.
Judge.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Three and 1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Now at the plate, Kyle Higashioka. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
2-0 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit in the air out to straightaway left.
思ったけどレフト
McKinney
フ
will
ライ。
reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning.
なかな
Yanks
か打
lead
てん。
1. They're still down 5-3.
ゲロリンゲロリン。
Aaron Judge will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field. Number 99. Aaron.
Standing in, Bichette. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Leading off for the Jays, the designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
From the stretch. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
坂上二郎じゃないですか。ゲロリンゲロリン。
Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, Reese McGuire, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
おっと、ジャンピングスロー。
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, left fielder, Billy McKinney.
Digging in and looking for more, Billy McKinney has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1-0 the count. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire getting his head right.
2-1 now.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology.
Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. Kevin Biggio would be next.
25日。
The 3-2 pitch. And awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Into the box now, Kevin Biggio. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
審判、言わんかったっすか。はなかなか珍しい。
Plays off the slider, and it's 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check as they hang on to their 5-3 lead.
よう打ってますよね。
Ken Giles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
審判の心の策。抑えのケンさんじゃないですか。
Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for this
ball.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a close one. Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Yeah.
1-2. Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire.
解説者もなんか変な声出してます。
They try to come in with a fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Maddie. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And a big pitch coming here late, so we'll step out and ask for time.
変えましょうか。打率は4割打ってはるけど、全然打ってない。
Max Bird will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
67, Max Bird.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2-2.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Max Bird is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one. Aaron Hicks will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 276 the average coming in for him. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last chance for the Yankees. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Two pitches fouled away.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fouled away. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Toronto Blue Jays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chase Anderson earns the win, his second, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Nick Nelson worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. Ken Giles records the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Yankees, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left
ゲ
2
ロ
men
ゲロ
on
マン
base.
ですが、
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
初めからこれ打たれてましたからね。先発がやっぱ、あかんかったっすね。これであれですね、1位、2位の差がまた縮まってます。あら、この人寝てはったよ。寝てるとこがバッチリ撮ってましたね。ブルージェイズも強いっすね。なかなか連勝してからの負けて勝ってまた負けて一回休んでパイレーツ。まあなんとかギリギリ首位ですね。0.5 なってますよ。これはやばいな。阪神最下位ですね。マイアミマーリンズ。広島1位ですね。で、いつも通りのドジャースですね。よっしゃ、さあ、終わりましょうか。さあ、では。